Lord Braska, let us go back. I don't want to see you die.
You knew this was to happen, my friend.
Yes, but I cannot accept it.
Auron, I am honored that you care for me so. But I have come to kill grief itself. I will defeat sin and lift the veil of sorrow covering Spira.
What's up everyone, welcome back to another Final Fantasy X Nosphere Grid guide. In this episode we'll be tackling the Zanarkand ruins, but a lot of cutscenes to go through first. And we need to get set up for the ruins. We won't be focusing on capturing, I don't think. We'll just be more about progressing through the story and heading towards that ever incredible battle with Unalesca. There's a few challenges that lie ahead. We've got the Spectral Keeper, we've got the Zanarkand ruins, we've got the Zanarkand Cloister of Trials, and then we can get onto those all-important cutscenes and battle.
A city dead for 1,000 years. A city I had to see with my own eyes. The end of Yuna's journey. The last chapter in my story. My thoughts, they kept floating up and then slipping through my fingers. Slipping away before I could pin them down with words.
Yuna, I say no. If we go down there, then you'll...
Rikku, you're a true friend, and I thank you, but I must go. Down to Zanarkand.
I'm not saying we shouldn't go. But shouldn't we think about it some more? There's gotta be some kind of way we can save you, Yuna!
All my life, I knew this moment would come.
Uni...
Thank you, Rikku. Thank you for everything.
Don't say that, Uni. It's not over yet.
Tell Sid, thank you.
No, you can tell him yourself.
Please.
Uni, don't say that because we're gonna see each other again, okay?
Zanarkand ruins is going to be a tough challenge, partly because we haven't got smoke bombs, partly because of just some of the enemies in there. They're very tough with no sphere grid. Look at that view. Absolutely gorgeous. The descent into Zanarkand is just so iconic and so gorgeous. It's just one of the most amazing parts of this game, and it's really where stuff starts to kick on. What I am going to do is just do a quick equipment check. We do need to get prepared for the battles, but not from a capturing sense. I think it's more about HP round here and evading as many attacks as possible. But we've still got Tidus in the front line, we've still got Auron with the initiative, we've still got Wakka with evade and counter. How's Rikku looking? Yeah, Riku's got evade and counter as well.
Let's go.
And we've come full circle. Excellent. And this track is just beautiful. One of the most amazing of the game. Right, we're going to pick up as many chests, and as usual, I'll be taking you through the best battle strategy in all of the encounters. For now, we haven't got any new encounters until we get deep into the Zanarkand ruins, but yeah, it will be the same as part 19. So basically a lot of Rikku. A lot of items. We did do some stealing offline. And that does remind me I do need to get Rikku into SOS here. So let's just hope for less than 360. That's okay. It's just one of the ways of getting Rikku into SOS quite quickly. We won't have an issue with the enemies being put to sleep. Even if I put ×2 on as well, we still get that amazing track. So there's Rikku in SOS now. That's fantastic. What I could do is, while these are asleep, is just switch into the capture weapon with Wakka. And just take them out because I can, and because it's easy enough to do so. Now, the first attack always from the Grendel here is the charge attack. So you'll never have an issue. And its physical attack is evade and counterable. And the fire-based attack, well, the attack that it charges is fire-based. So you shouldn't have an issue. That was actually good battle to start with because we got Wakka in SOS as well. So whilst we don't have new enemies, we do have new pairs. But again, they're all pretty much susceptible to sleep around here. And it's just, to be fair, it's probably best to just use some petrify grenades or capture them as and when. Maybe try and get some drops. Not bad for Auron. Not the best, but we'll just always got to remember to put Rikku around here as well, into the front line. Fortune Sphere not going to be useful at the moment. I'm just going to try and get through and either do the Cloister in this episode or in part 22. So really, it isn't evade and counter I'm worried about having on Wakka here. So we might just keep him in capture mode. And then Auron's just here really just as a tank and to make sure that we don't get an ambush. Soul Spring isn't the best. And it's probably better off having this put to sleep. But Soul Spring will come in use at some point, probably in the post-game. No, it's got that real good resistance to stone. And that is a problem because one of the big attack can't be evade encountered. So that was a good Stonestrike from Wakka there. And, my god, that's a good weapon. Oh my god, we got SOS haste for Wakka. We're putting that straight on. What a drop. What an absolute drop. That's going to make monster capturing so much easier. We probably could have done that with having a plus 10%, just because of how Wakka's health works with the Phoenix Downs, but
looks like the far plane.
Close enough.
But yeah, that SOS haste is incredible at the moment. So look at that. 2 turns for Wakka already. I do need to move these items about actually as well. It's just going to make capturing so much easier. Already got temper shorers as well. The more we can do post game, the easier it's going to be during the post game. There's that second chest on the left. Now this is a tough battle as usual. But I think the big boy can be put to sleep. And it can be poisoned. We did, like I said, we did do some stealing offline. The one thing I am baffled by is the fact that I can't get any sleeping in any smoke bombs, and it's just going to make the mech enemies just that much more difficult in the next section. But it is what it is. We'll just have to figure out a way to keep using Riku's overdrive. Actually, something I need to do here is get Rikku into SOS. So I think the best way to do that is probably to have Rikku... Oh damn, that was a misclick. Have Rikku attack herself. That's perfect. Wakka's going to use an antidote on the right enemy this time. And we're just going to chip this health away now. What should we use? So if we use another Poison Fang, it will die. So probably just best to use a Dream Powder here. I don't think the sleep stacks. So we're just biding our time with the lads. Not really much to steal either. We probably could use a Shadow Gem, but I think that's a bit of a waste. Yeah, not having smoke bombs in the next sections is going to be quite... It's just going to be a problem I don't really want to have had, really. Never mind. Right, let's see if Wakka can take it out. No. That's an issue. Oh, has Kamari got his... Right, let's see. This shouldn't be an issue. Perfect. One of the lads was surviving that next round, that was for sure. So as usual, just whittling down the HP and then bringing in one of the lads to capture. We'll keep Kamari with that capture weapon as well, just in case we need someone in the back to come in. Spiritual charge. I think that's HP or MP. Stroll. Yeah, not something we need right now. Again, the same battles. We're just going to try and blitz through this part just to get to the new battles, because they are good. They will be fun. These are a bit of a pain in the arse if they resist the stone. Perfect. The high potion's not what I want, it's the mega potions that this Grendel can drop as well. If you are doing a no sphere grid without any customization restrictions, I suggest you do the Chocobo racing, get the pendulums and teach Rikku Master Thief. Because the amount of items you'll have by the end, by Unalesca, will be incredible. Now, Tetra Arm Guard, that's a very good drop. I think that's probably going to be 3... Oh my god, 3 free slots as well. Perfect. That SOS haste is going to come in real clutch. Right, I want as little of these as possible. Because they are really annoying. Right, let's get Auron's health back up as well. Get that poison fang on. I think we're just going to wait until it comes through. Just wait until it drops. So it means stealing ethers. That's a pretty poor steal for this part of the game. Now, what can we use? I mean, first off, I think we need to use... Ah, here we go. We can use a fire gem. Perfect. Now, Wakka should be able to take that out. No. This is where Kamari comes in. Perfect. With 7 health, Behemoth captured. You might as well capture them while you can. I'm not going to save because I do need the characters in SOS. So I think we'll just proceed forward.
Journeyer of the long road, name yourself.
I am the summoner Yuna. I have come from the island of Besaid.
Your eyes, my dear, show me the long road you have traveled. Very good. You have journeyed well. Lady Yunalesca will surely welcome your arrival. Go to her now, and bring your guardians with you. Go.
Yes.
If it might benefit the future of Spira, I will gladly give my life. It is the highest honor for which a guardian might ask. Use my life, Lady Yoken, and rid Spira of sin.
What was that?
Our predecessors.
She said Lady Yoken, didn't she? Wait, she guarded High Summoner Yoken?
This dome is filled with fireflies. It's like one gigantic sphere. People's thoughts remain here, forever.
Love this part of the game as well. So many great little cutscenes as well. And we get that great backstory of Seymour's. As usual, got to keep Tidus in the front line, Rikku on the back. Now, that little troublesome folks in... That little troublesome mech in the back. I'm just gonna... Oh, who's got sensor here? I think it's Yuna. So, let me start with the... Which one's this now? This is 3,700. So this is the Yak 97. A steel is 3 times holy water. A rare is 2 ethers. And the only thing we've got to be conscious of is the double turret, much like the one on the Bevel Bridge. So as long as we hit it once, that's all that matters. If we do inflict it with darkness, though, it will obviously reduce the amount of chance, reduce the percentage chance of hitting our characters. The other good thing to say, though, is the single turret is evade encounterable. So what we'll do is here, we'll move Wakka into evade encounter, because a sleeping powder can take care of the monks here. The good thing about the monks, the Candle of Life ×2 is a normal drop, and the Purifying Salt is a rare drop. So it's the Candle of Life ×2 that we're going to be making a lot of use of around here to get Riku's overdrive to use darkness in order to make this battle and the battle with the 97 and the YKT 11s a lot easier. So first things first, let's get a sleeping powder on. And what we'll do is we will get some candles of life. We'll get that evade encounter on Wakka, and then we'll just ensure that the mech at the back just uses the single turret. The other good thing to note is these are zombified, so you can use healing spells, you can use Phoenix Downs and Mega Phoenixes. Probably the easiest way to get rid of them is Phoenix Down. So let's just show you. And that kills them. You can't get an overkill, it doesn't deal damage. But what it allows you to do is just take them out straight away. So there we go, we've already got 6 candles of life. We're not too concerned with Auron getting taken out there, that's fine. Because really, one sleeping potion and a couple of attacks plus a fire gem at this point is going to take out this big mech at the back. So the main thing to focus on is getting rid of the monk. Oh damn, misclicked again. Right, let's just make sure that it uses the single turret. Wonderful. Now, of course, I would keep an eye on your Phoenix Downs because you are going to need them in abundance for Yunalesca. And there's no shop around here. So just keep that in mind. Well, that's good. You actually get them as drops. That's brilliant. Oh, what I've just said then. I guess you can... I would still, though, I would still keep them in mind. Right, there is a chest around here. Now, Defender Z. Very annoying. 42,000 health. And doesn't really give you a lot. Can't be petrified. Can't be put to sleep. Can't be poisoned. And I think it's immune to death as well. Right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to use some of those candles of life that we picked up just to put it into darkness. Where are they? So that's going to give us darkness. And the regular attack can be evaded. The Haymaker, though, cannot be. The only problem facing this over and over again is it's going to be a drain on your resources. So what I suggest you do is just fight one, just see how you get on, but I'd escape from all of them, really, because they will drain all of your fire gems and you can't get them round here. Right, I'm going to see if we can get Auron back up to speed. The other thing you could do is use a shadow gem if you've got them in abundance. Rikku getting some insane amount of turns there against this thing. It is quite slow as well, so you won't really have a problem with turns. There's that Haymaker, but giving Rikku a full overdrive. Yeah, 13,000. My god, it does take a lot of items to get rid of this. The good thing about using the hazardous shell, though, is it's got darkness for 4 turns, but that's just kicked out there. So we probably should be able to take it out in this phase, providing we get a 3rd turn with Rikku. Of course, I think you can use Power Break. Now 4,000. Can we do 4,000? I don't think we can. So we'll just keep our overdrive. Perfect. One more fire gem. So that took like 10 fire gems just to get rid of it. Very resource intensive, and the spoils aren't really worth it in my eyes. So it's best off just avoiding those. Right, this is a great encounter as well for Candles of Life. Especially because the middle one inflicts fire, as it did on the Bevel Bridge. The other two as well, the gun, as they are on the Bevel Bridge, counts as 2 if you kill them with Slayer. And of course they're all zombified, so you can use Phoenix Downs if you wish. But they can't be caught. So I think Riku's just going to do her thing here. Yeah, what we'll do is we will try and get a couple of steals per one, and then we'll take them out with a double map. That's probably the most efficient way to get through these. So one more steal round from Rikku. Now just in case, we'll put Wakka there. Really, if you didn't have SOS for Wakka, I would suggest using the SOS Nulblaze as well, because the one in the middle does cause fire damage. Right, let's just make sure we get rid of at least one of them. So double map. Perfect, take them straight out. Nice and efficient. Prism Rod. You get some weird and wonderful drops around here. Magic counter. Probably not so useful if I'm honest. Right, this guy is the YKT-11. Similar to the Bevel. There's a lot of similarities to the Bevel enemies around here. Normal attack can be evaded and countered. The thrust kick, though, can't be. And it may eject Rikku from the battle. So just bear that in mind. What I will do is, because we are pretty high on Candles of Life, 16, and we're not going to be customizing zombie proof for Yunalesca. I've got a strategy that doesn't require that, but I would advise you to steal as many Candles of Life as possible, because only 10 required for Death Ward or Death Proof. It's one of those, but that's pretty much useful enough for Yunalesca. Petrify Grenade's going to take care of those two, and then we can start getting rid of this big boy here. That's going to do 5k damage. Right, it's already at 17, so we could probably use something like a bomb core. Yeah, not an issue that it took Auron out there. If it took Rikku out and we were on quite high health there, we would have an issue, but nonetheless, perfect. Rikku just kicking ass still. Right, same again. Petrify grenade. And fire gem. Now, if I do an attack, can a bomb core take this out? No, not quite. Now the steel is a holy water ×3, but I think we've got them in abundance. Yeah, we've got enough of those. Perfect. If you haven't got thrust kit with Kamari, you can always get it from that enemy as well. Again, I'm not going to save, I'm just going to keep going.
No! Mother, no! I don't want you to become a Faith! There is no other way. Use me and defeat sin. Only then will the people accept you. I don't care about them! I need you, Mother! No one else! I don't have much time left.
Hey, wasn't that...
Seymour?
Always really cool to get Seymour's backstory. Now what I could do with is getting Riku's overdrive back up. I need to be a bit fortunate with some of the battles around here. I don't want to keep using the fire gems either. I can use a lightning gem. We've got gems in abundance. Weird how we don't get any experience from that. There is a chest down there that I've just clocked, but I'm not going to grab it. I don't think there's much to get around here. Oh, I got the trio.
Hey, Braska. You don't have to do this.
Thank you for your concern.
Fine, I said my piece.
Well, I haven't. Lord Braska, let us go back. I don't want to see you die.
You knew this was to happen, my friend.
Yes, but I cannot accept it.
Auron, I am honored that you care for me so. But I have come to kill grief itself. I will defeat sin and lift the veil of sorrow covering Spira. Please understand, Auron.
Right, through there is the Cloister of Trials. So what I do want to do though is just show you the battle with the triple mech, which I think you don't get in this little section here. You probably do, but chances are we're not gonna be able to find it. Easily, so I'm just going to backtrack a little bit just so we can try and get that triple mech encounter. Another drop for Rikku with some free slots by the looks of it. This is the battle I'm after. Right. Not Kamari, we want Rikku. Now at this point the first thing that I would use is a smoke bomb, but because we haven't got one, we have to ensure that the two Yat 97s at the back, the ones with 3700, are attacked in some shape or form. That's the only thing you've got to worry about. Now at this point it would be good to use one of Riku's overdrive, but because we haven't got that, we'll probably just start with... I mean, we have got a lot of silver hourglasses. I do want to keep those though. So I think we'll start with some fire gems. because these are susceptible to fire, all of them. And if we can take any of them out, I mean 125 already, that's amazing. Wakka, I doubt he'll be able to get it, but we'll have a go. Oh, perfect. It's worth noting if that wasn't a critical hit, it wouldn't have took him out. I think we've got to use a fire gem here. So yeah, I would use a smoke bomb and then I would start pummeling these with fire gems, because as long as Rikku's in the battle, you can't really lose this. And because we've got Wakka with it, with evade encounter. Now the other good thing about this battle is A, the Mega Phoenixes, B, the drops, but them drops probably aren't as good, but it's those goddamn Mega Phoenixes that are going to save your back end against Nulshock. And if you wanted to, and if you aren't doing a limited customization no sphere grid run, you could easily farm Mega Phoenixes around here and customize yourself an Auto Phoenix. So let's just show you. So Auto Phoenix takes 20 Mega Phoenixes, which isn't really a lot around here, especially if you can try and overkill some of the mech encounters around here as well. Yeah, them fire gems coming in clutch round here. I do think it's the turret enemies though that drop the Mega Phoenixes. I could be wrong, it could be both. I do need to figure out a way. In fact, I might get Rikku's overdrive back through this battle. Let's have a think. I think we'll just pummel it with some gems here. Going to take quite a few. I mean, that's probably doing 2,500-3,000 damage. And has Wakka got evade encounter? Yes, he has. Perfect. Let's see what else we've got. Water gems in abundance. We'll use some of those. Always good to have a lot of items in the kitty, especially later on in the game, and especially for customization. Right, that's perfect. We're just going to use Wakka to keep reviving Auron. I do think actually its AI is programmed to go after Auron if he is in the party. That could be, though, the Defender Z in the Omega Ruins, but I do believe that this is the same enemy here. Oh, we do have Dark Attack, I've just realised. It's Dark Attack though, so it's probably, what, 50% effective. So there's that evade encounter kicking in. But just look at the turns. SOS Haste at the moment is basically Auto Haste. Right, I'm going to keep a Dark Attack in the kitty. Rikku just getting so many turns, just making light work of this guy. 42,000 health though is a lot to take care of. Now Blast Punch cannot take you out, it can only do half your current health. Rikku doing probably 7,500-9,000 damage a turn here. And even the steel is only 2 lunar curtains. Now the only good thing about that is, if you steal enough you can customise Auto Haste with 70 of them I think. What we do need is another attack on Auron here. Yeah, that's just not going to cut it with for Riku's overdrive. Three or four more gems and we should be good. I do want to get Riku's overdrive up though. Perfect. Yeah, it should be good in this round. Use is such a broken action in this game. I mean, what a waste of items, but no trouble there. Ah, we're not getting experience because they're at 99. Oh no, I just... maybe we don't. Maybe we just don't get experience, actually. I do want one of those mech encounters. Maybe not this one. The triple mech would be nice. There's no even point stealing from it. Yeah, I'm not using any big items to get rid of that. Red Targe, nice. We want the triple mech. This is what I'm after. Right, so you can... This is what I would do. I would throw a smoke bomb, but because we haven't got one, what we can do is what we've done before. Let's do a hazardous shell. And that will put darkness on this guy. Might as well use Auron just to attack. What we will do as well is... In fact, we're going to use a Phoenix down on Auron here because if they attack Auron, it will charge Riku's overdrive back up. That's a shame. The other thing you can do is get them all down to below 2,500 and then use a double map overdrive. But because they are quite dangerous, it's better off just using fire gems. So, I think this is the issue now. It's got 2,500 health and we'd have no Rikku. So... we're lucky it's got darkness here. But I don't think it uses thrust kick on the last... yeah, on the last character. So the fact that Wakka's got evade encounter is a blessing here. Going to be a long old slog. It's just times 4 this. I mean, what you could do is bring in Ifrit, but Wakka will take care of it. There we go. Okay, let's put in a save, and then we'll head into the Cloister of Trials. Yeah, let's just petrify them. We don't need any more candles of life. And we can always come back out here after. This is the other encounter, actually, I might as well show you, because it's basically the same, but you've only got one of these to worry about. So yes, there's more health, but I guess the prerogative is to get rid of enemy A and enemy C as quick as possible. Now the best thing to do is use fire gems and pray. I'm wondering if Kamari can use a lancet on the one at the back. It can, but it's not enough. Riku's quite slow without, especially with these. Right, even Lancet's not going to be able to take that out at the back. But I think we're just going to have to use it because it hasn't been targeted this turn. So that's fine. That helps with Riku's overdrive. And Wakka can take it out. And then Rikku can use a fire gem here. Okay, another fire gem, and this will take them both out. Unless it does that. She's an absolute pain in the what's-it. Never mind. Perfect. Now I'm hoping for some mega potions. Mega phoenixes, but never mind. Okay, we can always come back out to do overdrive mode prep and get our character set up for Spectral Keeper. But first, we've got the Cloister of Trials.
Are the trials ahead?
Probably.
Here too, huh? Give me a break. I was expecting, you know, parades and fireworks.
You can ask for them after I defeat Sin.
I love that he uses the save sphere there. Should be one. There we go. Just see the faint white squares around that one. And is that one? I think that's it. Right. I've got the strategy guide with me, so that's helping me navigate through this. So that activates the first puzzle in here. Right, let's get a feel for these. Yeah, that's the one. Gotta be careful not to activate any of the white squares. And that's a white square. That might be a white square as well. Or is that a green one? Yep, that's a green one. That one should be done. No. Ah, that's a blue the other way. Right, that's that right hand side one. That's that left hand side one. That's the first red one. That's the second red one. That's the first blue one. That's the second blue one. And we need this green one. I think the other one is down here somewhere. There we go. Okay, more red ones. This is one. Yep. There's one below that green one that we've just done as well. There we go. That's the second red one. Second red block. This is one. This is the third red one. And then we've got the two blues. So we've got this blue. It's no, it's not. It's this blue. Yeah. And then I think there's a blue in the top right corner. Yes, that's the one. Which is going to be up by that red one here. Okay, not a bad one next. Just do the reds again. Okay, that's the reds done. We need the blue at the top here. We need the other blue over here. And then we need the green at the bottom. Perfect. Okay, first red. And we need yellow this time, which is the bottom left. We need that blue though as well. So we've got the reds, we've got the blues, we just need the one green. We need the yellow. Nice. I think this is where we use the spheres. Could be this one. Hopefully we get another puzzle. Now of course we have to come back for the destruction sphere in the post game after getting the airship.